Alright, today we're going to test out the MiniBullDesign Bake-o-Matic. It's not the proper pot stand, but it's the right height as the regular pot stand would be. This Bake-o-Matic came out of a MiniBullDesign prototype box, so it didn't come with the right thing. So that's that. We're going to do some Betty Crocker mix-in bag chocolate chip muffins, and we're going to put 1 ounce of heat in there and see what that nets us. All right. Anyway, nice morning out here, and my wife's not here. She's off doing some stuff, but the kids want, well, the one kid wants muffins, so here we go. Figured it's a good enough reason to put a little olive oil in there. Good enough reason to test this bad boy out. You know, without any supervision, this is what we like to do. Might need a little more. Yeah, I got my finger in there. Now I've done this on the on my regular JetBoil on very low heat, as low as I can get it on that, and dry bakes just fine. I've done it on my regular alcohol stove, also works just fine, and so I don't anticipate any issues with this. But we'll see, I guess. I like to pour just a little bit of this stuff, kind of flour it, although it's not really flour. By the way, this is a batch design or batch stove made baking kit. So it's a 10 centimeter bake cup with a 12 centimeter pot. Now this takes a half cup of water. I'm more of a kneading guy. I don't like to use the spoon, so especially when you're out backpacking, it just makes a mess. Knead this up. Okay, what's that? All right. This is a brand new bottle of heat, so it's hasn't been sitting around, partially open. Sometimes it's not so good for it as far as the fuel is concerned. All right, let that preheat for a second. So I should do this up here. Okay, it's 8:52. This has a stopwatch. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to do it all in my head. I'm going to let this run out of fuel and see how we make out. Oh, I should say I'm going to put the windscreen on. All right, there we go. Okay, it's it's 9:18 now, so it's been about 25 minutes. I noticed about a minute or so ago that the useful flame coming out of there off the wick pretty much had died down to nothing. I can still see a little orange glow, but it's pretty much done for. So that's about how much burn time you're going to get out of a measured ounce of fuel. Just let this sit here for like maybe another 10 minutes. We'll give it like a full half hour from the start time, check on it, and see where we're at. Full heat out of there. Still not quite done. What I think I'm going to do is throw another 1/3 of an ounce in the stove. Let's see where that gets us. Alrighty, I'll let that burn out and see where we're at. All right, well, it's I don't think it's quite totally done, but this is about all the time I'm going to spend wasting out here doing this. Alright, the oiling and the flouring really helped get that out of there, so no worries in that regard. Whew, that's hot. It's definitely cooked. It's edible. Like I said, I don't think it's necessarily a fair test for the Bake-o-Matic, but you know, alcohol stoves for me are mainly just about boiling water. I think obviously there's a learning curve. So there's that. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Probably was not exactly helpful. Then again, we did learn something, so it's not the end of the world. Alright, like I said, we'll try again at a future date with more initial fuel and see what we come up with. By the way, the batch stove, this is maybe the 10th time I've baked stuff in it. Like I said, I normally have been using my MSR Pocket Rocket, or actually I have a cheap knockoff of it also. Either one of those I've used. It works fine if you go on really, really low heat for about 25 minutes and then let it sit for another 10. I've gotten good results, and perhaps we'll do a video of that in the future. Alright, again, thanks a lot. See y'all later.